So today I wanted to share more about thinning after not retwisting for a while. I've talked about this before, and it's been under the subject of semi-freeforming. And even when I mention this, there are still people who say that it's not true, or that if you don't retwist, your locks get thicker, that I'm lying, I don't know what I'm talking about. And I never really had an example, a clear example, because, for people that regularly come to the salon, it never really gets to that point. And when you're doing it at home, you try to camouflage it, so you never really get to that state. Well, now, post COVID, or just, I guess, not even post, but in the middle of it, now that the salons are back open, seeing guests who did not retwist consistently for the 3 months that they were away from the salon, you can clearly see the effects of what not retwisting can do to your locks. So I wanted to talk more about that today. With not retwisting your locks, for some textures, again, it's not everyone. I do realize there are people who cannot retwist their locks and it actually results in thicker hair. That's not everyone's story. It's especially not your story if you have soft, fine, or curly hair. Those are usually the parameters in which not retwisting would actually be a bad thing or a negative thing. So one of my guests, they experienced thinning in the back row of their locks from not retwisting the area. There were, I want to say we had just the 2 locks in the back row, and one of them completely fell out, like it was no longer there, and one of them was hanging on by strands of hair. Yes, this can be repaired, but I wanted to show you that this is an example of what can happen when you're not retwisting, because as you can see, the hair is still growing. There's still a good amount of hair at the root. However, it's not attached to the length of the lock. There's a number of reasons why this happens, but this is not the root of their lock thinning. This is just an example of it not being groomed together with the length and causing the weight of the lock to thin or stretch away from the new growth of the hair. So I repaired the one where it's hanging on by a couple strands, and then we reattached the one that completely came out, and I added a new lock to the far left side because it was enough hair, or enough hair had grown for us to, instead of incorporating it in the lock above, we just made it its own new lock back there. So, say all this to say, if you're thinking about not retwisting your locks for a while in hopes of them becoming thicker, please make sure that you know what you're doing. Know that, generally speaking, if you have soft, fine, curly textures of hair, not retwisting is a bad idea. You want to consistently groom your locks. So I really hope this saves someone that may be thinking that not retwisting is the answer. It's not always the answer. And yeah, if you have any questions, if you have any video requests, drop those below. We're still going. This is day 4 or video 4. Make sure you check out the other videos. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or a video suggestion if it wasn't something you were interested in, but you have something that you've been wanting to learn more about. And as always, I'm wishing you peace, love, and goodbye.